trying to get teams. I'm trying to get.
Jesus Christ! Shut up, dude. A big welcome to all our viewers. Today is the 21st of July, 2018. I'm Winters.
I'm Hunter.
And I'm Jason.
Welcome, Captains, to episode 52 of Priority One Armada Live. Welcome everyone, and we are happy to be back with all of you for another off-the-rails episode of Priority One Armada Live. But before we begin, let me introduce you to my co-hosts, Hunter and Jason. Hunter, how are you doing, dude? How's your week been?
It's been great. My family went out of town, so I'm actually home for the weekend alone.
Nice.
Vacation.
Party at Hunter's house, so is basically what I'm hearing here.
Pretty much.
Awesome. Fantastic. Jason, how about you?
Yeah, I've had a super week. Took the dog to the lake and really wish I would have videotaped him splashing around, attacking the water as he was splashing around in the water.
Try saying that 10 times fast.
I know, right? I've had a pretty good week myself. Do you know what I've actually kind of got addicted to over this last week? An app that actually my father introduced me to, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, for my phone. And I've been playing that like constantly every day this week and having so much fun with it. I'm up to like 16 or 17 million. I just wish I could cash it in somewhere. Wouldn't that be the trick?
Right?
There's not a cash out button there somewhere?
Yeah, I wish there was.
I was gonna be honest. I thought you were gonna say alcohol.
I wish I could cash it out into alcohol as well. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to start things off, grab your power boards because we are back on Risa, instance number 16. We will be discussing the latest in Star Trek Online and Priority One Armada news. Hunter, what do viewers have a chance of winning in tonight's show?
Well, on this week's show, we'll be giving away 3 Accelerated Officer Training Pack codes. If you don't win anything this week, don't worry. We have other giveaways in the future. Just tune in to Priority One Armada Live each Saturday and enter the keyword in the Twitch chat for your chance to win. It's that easy.
Okay, so let's kick off the first giveaway. So for a chance at our first Accelerated Officer Training Pack code, please type in the word nachos into the Twitch chat now for a chance to win. So while our viewers are typing in the keyword, Jason, tell us what we have in store for tonight's show, please.
Well, after our roundabout discussion, at the Dabo table. We are actually staying here on Risa for this week's away mission. We're going to run summer events and random STF queues. To join some of the queues, you must be level 60, but you don't need to be level 60 to join us on Risa.
If you have any questions, comments, or just want to enter in our weekly giveaways, then make sure you click that follow button in Twitch so you'll be notified when we're on the air. And if you want to chat with us in-game, then join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join, space, Priority One, and then hit the enter key.
If you're new to our show, the Priority One Armada staff loves making these shows and planning special events for our community and want to continue this tradition for years to come. With your continued support by donating to our great Armada, you'll help make that dream a reality. So click the donate button on all our Twitch page and become part of what makes this Armada special. And if you wish to get your hands on some of the great Armada swag, yes, I have one of the ceramic coffee cups, then head over to the Armada store where we have some great Armada themed merchandise. All donations go directly back into our member services like our website, domain, TeamSpeak, and much, much more. You can find all these links mentioned below on our Twitch page. And again, Priority One Armada thanks everyone for continued love and support. This is your show and we'll continually work hard to give you the best show experience possible.
If you're looking for a friendly and helpful community to join on Star Trek Online, then come and join the Priority One Armada by simply heading over to priorityone.armada.com and sign up today. We have Federation and KDF fleets on all 3 gaming platforms.
Well, we have so much to talk about in this week's Star Trek Online news, so let's jump right into the roundtable. And by the way, guys, I have seen your messages in Twitch chat, so I've turned up Hunter and Jason, so hopefully you can hear them a little bit better. Anyway, Jason, tell us about this week's rewards for the featured mission home, please.
Yes, well, this week is week 4, so you'll be getting a reward box. Either you're going to have an advanced universal tech upgrade or a captain specialization point box. What you also will receive is a phased reform beacon that calls the Herc to your aid. That's the next item for the week 4. So I mean, it's a beacon, just like if you had the pirates from and
the Nimbus Pirate Distress Call.
Yes,
Delta
thank you, Hunter. The Nimbus Pirate Hunters beacon, and also from the Delta flyers, and it's just another help for you in your battle against anything that you're fighting against.
Okay, so this is an NPC contact. Is it? Or like a distress call? You can call in NPCs to assist you in combat? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Alright, okay. Man. Alright, so I suppose the first question I have, and you guys mightn't be able to answer this, does it have to be in one of the device slots on your ship, or can you activate it from your inventory?
That much I have no idea.
Yeah, well,
I have not played week 4 yet.
We'll have to look into that, because the first thing I'm thinking is we've got so many of these, NPC distress call things, and especially if you're flying an escort, you simply just don't have the device slots to slot them all. Now, thankfully, ones like the Nimbus Pirate Distress Call works from your inventory, so I would hope that this one would as well. Otherwise, you're kind of like, right, okay, you have to choose between one and the other. And I'm trying to remember if the Delta Alliance Distress Call, I think that one works from your inventory as well. I don't think that has to be in a device slot.
I have the
It does not.
Delta Alliance reinforcement beacon in one of my slots, but I don't have the Nimbus Pirates in there, so I don't know on as far as that beacon for the Herc, because I have yet to get it.
Right, yeah. I have to play this episode yet as well myself. Jason, have you played this episode yet?
No, I haven't. Yeah.
Well, you've played it once, but you haven't played it this week to claim the reward, I suppose is what you're saying, is it?
Don't worry, the
No.
terminal isn't
Yeah.
rigged anymore.
How about you, Hunter? Have you played it this week for the reward?
I have not. I've played weeks 1 through 3, so I have the 3-piece set, but I don't have the Distress Call yet.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all of us, so we all have to replay it this week. And it was last week that they forgot, wasn't it? Or no, the week before they forgot.
No, it was week 2.
Yeah, week 2. They actually, I suppose I should point this out. Week 2, they completely it slipped their mind. Obviously, there was some breakdown in communication or whatever, and there was no featured episode weekly reward. So if you go into promotions in the C store, you should find this item here: featured episode weekly reward promotion, and basically you get a specialization point because there was no week 2 reward. So just in case you didn't know that, that's there and you can claim it for free. And everybody got that in game.
Only, I will be awarding bonus favors
Okay,
to
so
anyone
moving
who
on,
comes
it's
to
time to
locate
award the winner
temporary
of our
items.
first giveaway. The keyword was nachos. So, congratulations to Badger Brock. Congratulations, you have won an accelerated officer training pack code. Please contact me and let me know what your in-game handle is so that we can mail you at the end of the show and get that prize sent out to you. So thanks a million for watching us tonight. Yeah, and well done again.
Way to go.
Congrats.
Hunter, can you tell us all about the Phoenix prize pack and that now that it has returned yet again?
Yes, so the Phoenix Prize Pack is back, and they are excited to announce that it will be remaining here from July 18th through July 25th at 10 a.m. Just like the Zephyr Kakum experimental vessel, the Phoenix Prize Pack blazes a trail into new frontiers. And unlike previous Phoenix Prize Packs, they finally got around to adding new items.
Woo!
So it looks like in lieu of redeeming your prize token for an item that matches the rarity, you may also choose to exchange it for 2 prize tokens of the lower rarity, just as last time. New one, they added the Bolog, the tier 6, what is it, Breen Bolog. They added the last year's Vorgon ship, the Zerlifis. I have trouble pronouncing it.
Yeah, it's all right.
And a couple other things in there as well. So if you don't have them, I know for me, I finally get a chance to use that gold token that I got like 2 years ago. So now I have to choose which one I'm gonna get, because I actually missed that last year's winter event ship.
Oh wow! Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. I was having problems with my computer back then, so yeah.
Right. Before we move this, I actually should have started the next giveaway. So this time, we want you to please type in the word hot dog into the Twitch chat now to enter yourself in with another chance of winning an accelerated officer training pack code. So please type in the word hot dog into the Twitch chat now. Right. So this event, the Phoenix Prize Pack, you said it was going from the 18th until July 25th? July 25th. Mm-hmm. Okay. And you said that you actually got a gold token? An epic token?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay.
Lucky you.
I got it like 2 years ago or something. It was like right when they first came out. I have 1 gold. I think I have like 2 or 3 ultra rares, and then the rest are like rare, very rares and below. So but I haven't, because the lack of updating on the Phoenix prize packs, I haven't really felt the need to get any more Phoenix prize packs, because I pretty much have everything on all my characters that's in there at this point, minus like triples, which I don't really need.
Not me. I want that T6 Ferengi ship out of there.
Oh, the Nandi. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't be a true Ferengi until you own all 3 Ferengi ships in the game.
That will be a plan. I've already got one, so I just need the other 2.
And for those who are thinking, there's 4, well, you can only get 3, technically. Because there are technically 4, but you can only get 3 by normal means.
I'm laughing at the Twitch chat here. Mandalorian says, Winters, are you hungry? I'm seeing a pattern here. He's talking about the keywords for tonight's show, which I did not pick. Somebody else picked those.
You haven't picked up on this by now.
And where was the other comment? Old lawyer.
Extremely hungry.
Old lawyer dude says, I'm guessing that cookies is the next word. Well, if it is,
you're close.
The next word, it's going to be changed now. So yeah, don't forget, type in the word hot dog into the Twitch chat, and that'll enter you in with a chance of winning an accelerated officer training pack code. So Hunter, you said you're not buying any more Phoenix prize packs this time around. There's no reason for you to.
There's no reason for me to buy any. I'm still gonna get the one that you get from Grimm every day on Drozana.
Right, the free one. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, there's no real need for me to buy any more.
Is that the microwave?
Huh?
Was that the microwave?
No.
All I heard was ding. Like, yeah, my nachos ready.
No. Damn it.
How about you, Jason? Are you getting any Phoenix prize packs this time round?
I have bought a few.
All right.
Yes, I want that epic token because I want that Ferengi ship.
Benandi, yes.
Yes, I mean, thankfully to our beloved Cat, she was nice enough to give me the T5U, but I want the other one.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Well, the Decora is a good ship. There's nothing wrong with the Decora at all. It's actually a really good ship. But I know what you mean. The Nandi is an actual warship. I'm lucky enough that I've actually got every ship that they've ever given away. I've been playing that long, so I'm quite lucky that I have those ships available to me.
And if you're someone like Sean, who has all 4 Ferengi ships.
What's all 4? All right, so there's the Decora, the Nandi, the Nagus.
Decora, the Nandi, the Nagus, the Tier 6 Gold Nagus, and then there's the Ferengi shuttle.
Oh, right. Okay. You're counting the shuttle.
Yeah, I'm counting the shuttle.
Right. That's not a starship, though. It's a shuttle, but a small craft.
I didn't say starship. I said ship.
Right.
It still counts.
I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't, apart from, like Hunter, I haven't got any Phoenix prize packs this time round, except for the free ones that you get from, what's his name again? Grimm on Drozona. That's the only ones that I've been getting. There just isn't much need. There's nothing that I really want out of it. And also, any time that I do it, that I buy someone, I open up boxes, I've never got above a very rare token. I've never got an ultra rare. I've never got an epic. Now, granted, I don't really need any of the ships, but it might be nice to get another, Jemadar bug ship, for example. I've got the T5U version.
That's how I got mine on Hunter.
Right. But it'd be nice. I suppose a lot of people say the tech upgrades. And the tech upgrades, they are nice. But remember, they're not free either. Because you have to pay dilithium in order to get those. But they are nice. You definitely can't say anything about that. They definitely are nice.
Well, actually, technically, you don't, but that's only if you want to get that's only if you don't care that you only get like 7. Because when you get the ones free from Grimm, you're actually technically getting them for free.
Right, but if you buy any Phoenix prize packs, you're paying dilithium for them.
Right. If you want a lot of them, then you're gonna have to pay.
Yeah.
But if you just want, if you only need like 1 or 2.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about.
Grimm is your friend here.
Right. So yeah, those Phoenix upgrade tokens, they definitely are nice, but they're not free if you're buying the Phoenix prize packs. Obviously, as Hunter pointed out, if you're getting just the one from Grimm every day, then that is free. Yeah, for me at this stage, I've got everything out with the Phoenix prize pack that I want. I've got the emotes, I've got the tribbles, I've got the doffs, I've got all that stuff on my main. And I don't really need to sort out my alt characters, so there's not much that I really need out of it anymore. Yeah.
Well, see, I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, that Zephyr Cochran shotgun wouldn't look bad either. And I mean, I'm looking at it now. I mean, I picked up the Future Flyer for my main tune, so I have that. So.
Yeah, this is something actually that I was thinking about, and sure, it's nice for them to add new stuff into the prize pack, such as like what you just said there, the Future Flyer, because people that weren't playing at the time missed out on that, and it's nice to have a method or a possibility for people to get items like that if they want them. But this is something that I was thinking about that I might bring up with maybe, let's say, Al Rivera, the lead designer for STO, the next time we're doing an interview with him, is there's a lot of items like, the Future Flyer was one of them, but let's say the Discovery costume, the JJ Admiral uniform, and there's a lot of other things.
How about the Mirror Danny Runabout and the Mirror Guardian class cruiser? I've got both of those. Those were special.
Yeah, well, okay, so what I'm thinking is there's they put in a lot of time, a lot of effort into making all these things, like I said, there's the JJ Universe Admiral uniform, there's the Discovery uniform, and if you weren't playing the game when those were given away for free to the players, you're SOL, really. That's it. You can't get those items anymore. And there's a lot of other things aside from costumes. Why don't they add them to the GPL store? And this is the suggestion that I think I'm going to make to Al. Add them to the GPL store and suddenly give that place, some really cool items and offer a method for people to get that stuff. Right, yeah.
Because basically, once you get the club outfit, it's pretty much useless after that, right?
There's another one, or is that in the GPL store still?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
As far as I know.
All right, okay.
It was free. It was free to start out with, and then it got turned into 250 grand.
Right. But there's a lot of things, and here's another one as well. All these bridge officers that they create for conventions. So. There's the Hololita Duty Officer, there's the Hololita Bridge Officer, there's the EMH Mark I Bridge Officer, there's the Geordie LaForge, there's the Geordie LaForge Bridge Officer, there's the TOS Bridge Officers. All that stuff could go into the GPL store. And, man, it would breathe such a new life into the store, wouldn't it? People would have a reason to start playing Dabo and earning Gold Press Platinum and have something good to spend it on. I don't know. I might be on my own there. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think in the Twitch chat, if you think that would be a good idea or not. But yeah,
I've got 1.7 million Gold Press Platinum, and I've got nothing to spend it on. And someone else said in the chat, I think they had 1.9 million and nothing to spend it on. So
yeah. Mandalorian just said that.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the point? It really just states basically what's the point in doing Dabo other than the one mission? Because once you get the stuff from the GPL store, which is like 2 items, I think with the if you get all the glasses, it comes to like 6 or 7, but it's all just one item, just a different version of that item. So it really it's just not worth it. They gotta make it worth.
They have to
going
put some
Dabo.
stuff in the store. Simple as that. Well,
Right.
that's what I think.
Yeah.
They have to put stuff in the store. If there's stuff in the store that people want, then people will start earning it. Matthew Prime in the Twitch chat says he has 3.9 million. Wow, that's crazy,
Ouch.
dude. Yeah, that's nuts.
I'm saying congratulations, and now I'm saying I'm so sorry. Yeah, they need to come out with something like that. He needs to spend his GPL.
Yeah, but there's the problem again. There's nothing to spend it on. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think the next time that I'm talking to Al for an interview on Priority One Podcast, I might make that suggestion to him that they put all this time and effort into, making these really cool items, but they're one-time deals. If you're unfortunate enough to not have been playing the game at the time, all the other players are SOL. And
well, you know what? They could add the Sally Ride to the GPL store.
Well, that's permanently in the same place, isn't it?
I thought it was only for a limited time.
I thought that
Unless
was a permanent fixture to the game.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
I could be wrong, but that was my understanding. But again, that's another item, or you bring up a good point. I'm just opening up my Admiralty roster here now. And if I go down all the way to the bottom, where is he? This bad boy here, the VSS Tanius. That is a freaking beautiful Admiralty card that came from, I think it was one of the Voth events. You know the 3-week.
It was one of the breach events.
Yeah,
and I believe it can be found in the Phoenix Prize Pack.
I'm not sure about that, but that's how you originally got it, and there's a lot more items like that. If you weren't playing at the time, tough luck, you can't get it. The Phoenix, or not the Phoenix, the Zephyr Cochran shotgun is one of them. That was originally part of the Crystalline Entity event. That's how it first came into the game, and then they added it to the Phoenix Prize Pack. But, this Admiralty card, that's a good Admiralty card. Put that into the GPL store, and so many other ones as well. But anyway, look, I think we've harped on enough about that. Let's say we move on to the next item. So, Jason, please tell us about the Excelsior refit and the sale that is now on.
Yeah, we reached out to, what was that, Tobias Richter to convert his beautiful high-resolution model of Deep Space Nine into a model we could use in STO, where we're hopeful we could continue a relationship with him. Tobias is an artist of great talent and passion for Star Trek, and today we are proud to announce we are adding more of his work to the game. Tobias has modeled brand new, highly detailed models for both the Excelsior class starship as seen in Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, and the Excelsior class refit as seen in Star Trek Generations. Like past remasters, these new models are available for free to anyone who already owns an Excelsior variant. They include options for the lit and unlit nacelles, similar to the original Excelsior models. Super fans of the Excelsior will know that when it is initially appeared in Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, it looked a little different than how it appeared in later films and shows. This version, as the Transwarp Experiment NX 2000, is now also available when you purchase either the T5 or T6 Fleet Advanced Heavy Cruiser. If you own an Advanced Heavy Cruiser variant, we recommend you ready the ship and visit the ship's customize, then select one of the ship's presents in the lower left of the ship customization screen to apply one of these presets to your ship. This will update your Advanced Heavy Cruiser to the new visuals. To celebrate these new models, we're putting the
Resolute?
the Resolute class T6 Advanced Heavy Cruiser, as well as the T3 Advanced Heavy Cruiser and the Tier 5 Advanced Heavy Cruiser refit on a 20% off sale in the C-store from July 18th till July 23rd.
Okay, so that sale is running until Monday. Right, Jason, what do you think about this new... Actually, no, wait a minute. All right, we're going to start with Hunter. Hunter, what do you think about the new remodeled skin for this ship?
Honestly, I absolutely I love it. I gotta be quite honest, and I know some people are gonna be in the chat. Oh, he's not a true Star Trek fan. I don't like the TOS, the original TOS series, with the exception of 2 episodes or 3 episodes. One was a 2-parter. Just because, you know, as a 90s kid, I kind of, you know, everything was kind of different for me from back then. But I loved all the movies. I watched all the movies on the reruns. I loved the ship in the, I think it was the Search for Spock. So, just getting to see it again in game and see it, just this quality is really really amazing.
All right, so how about you, Jason? What do you think about this new remastered skin for the ship?
I think it's great. I mean, of course, I don't remember the TOS TV series of the Excelsior, but I do remember the Star Trek 3. Mm-hmm. Of course, we all know that Sulu was a captain of the Excelsior, so... Mm-hmm. And of course, you know, the Enterprise B.
Oh my.
Yes. Unfortunately, I will not be able to take part in the sale of it right now. So, yeah, it's a pretty ship. Very pretty.
I'm surprised that you actually don't have this already, Jason. I would have thought that you would have picked up the Excelsior a long time ago. How about you, Hunter? Do you have the Excelsior?
I've got the Tier 5 version,
all right,
and the Tier 5U, but I don't have the same ship. But I don't currently own the Tier 6 version.
All right.
I'm going to be holding off on that. My next goal is to get a hold of the Tier 6 Federation Intel ships, the Scryer, the Eclipse, and the Phantom.
Oh, the Phantom and the Eclipse are fantastic. But anyway, we're not talking about those ships.
I just wish they came in a bundle like they do on the PlayStation.
I excuse me. Just as I had said that, I realized, whoa, this is a rabbit hole that we could go down very, very easily here. So I was like, right, well, let's put a stop to that. Right, the Excelsior. I don't have the Excelsior. I think they've done a fantastic job, again, remodeling the ship. And no doubt that's a big part to Tobias. However, I don't have it, as in any of the variants.
Shame.
Well, you know, I mean, I actually did look at the Excelsior before, but I've always been a fan of the Galaxy class.
Yeah, and that's what I was just about to say. For me, I grew up on TNG, so like that's what got me into kinda. Like I remember watching reruns of the TOS when I was a kid, and then then Next Generation came out. I was like, oh, screw that crap. Yeah, Next Generation is where it's at. So any ships from the TOS era, kind of whatever,
What gave me the edge is watching the Enterprise D saucer separate.
Yeah,
it was like, wow, a ship can actually do that now.
Yeah.
You know what really shocked me, and I only found out about this. I was rewatching Star Trek Beyond on DVR about 2 days ago, and I realized something. It has a saucer separation ability. Why does it not have saucer separation ability?
If you actually read back, you can actually find out that actually all the NCC 1701s could actually saucer separate, but they could never go back together like the Enterprise D could. They had to have.
It was a one-way. It was a one-way trip. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I read somewhere, and don't ask me where it was at, but I did read. But they had to have for the original NCC 1701s to go back together. You know, for that to happen, they had to have help from a starbase. But
right.
You know.
Now here's something I just remembered. So you guys don't have the Excelsior class. I don't think I paid for mine. I think I got mine for free somehow.
Huh.
Because I don't remember.
But see, the free stuff there could be way before when I started playing the game. But I think I seen one that was inside one of the free ships that you get when as you're leveling up in the game. I don't remember.
You can't get a C-Store ship for free leveling up.
Wow.
I think it might have been during when they had new expansions. They had the week of free gifts, and they might have done an Excelsior during that last day for one of them, or it might have just been like how they give out giveaways and you had to get a key or something like that.
See, it could have also been me just looking through all the ships and everything too. As I was leveling up, what do I want to go after? And of course, the Galaxy class has always been right there. And now I want to stop with buying Federation ships because now I do have a couple KDF characters that I need to get something for.
Yeah.
No, you need more. You need more Fed ships. Always Fed. Get them all. Get all the ships.
So, but I mean the Excelsior. I mean, because who can forget the NX 2000? That's the ship that Scotty. He broke it so they can get away.
My favorite line out of that was when he went into the turbo lift and the computer said, "Thank you, have a nice day" or something, and he goes, "Stick it up your shaft."
Always
up your shaft.
And like I said, I don't remember the TV shows. I don't remember any of the TV shows for the Excelsior, but search for Spock, you always remember the NX 2000.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, of course, I mean, in Generations, I mean, the Enterprise B, and of course, at the helm is a Sulu,
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Excelsior was supposed to be the great experiment. Until Scotty got his fingers on it.
Yeah,
Fingers,
exactly.
He just stepped on the ship and the thing said, "I'm gonna shut down now."
By the way, Blackbriar said that you're not a true Trek fan. He said somebody had to say it, so just to let you know, Hunter, he said that a little while ago.
I know, I saw it.
So for me, I never got it. I don't really have any interest in getting it because I grew up on TNG, and then Deep Space Nine came out and fell in love with that show, and I don't have an affinity.
He flies the Defiant.
I don't have an affinity for the older ships, like the Miranda, for example. When they brought out the new what's the name of the T6 version of the Miranda? The
Miranda.
I don't think it is. Because T1 is Miranda. Whatever, anyway, I can't remember what it is. Not important. Like that one, another ship that they've done a freaking amazing job remastering, coming up with a new skin for it. But I never got it. Besides, I've got enough ships as it is anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Need more ships.
Right, I think we've talked that to death. Let's move on to the next item. So, Hunter, please tell us all about the news that there is for Xbox and PS4, please.
Well, Xbox, PlayStation, your wait is finally over. Victory is Life is going to be launching on July 24th. And you'll also be able to make your own Gamma Recruit, Jem'Hadar or Jem'Hadar Vanguards. From July 24th through August 28th, your Jem'Hadar Gamma Recruit event will be going on.
This is really great news for Xbox and PS4 because unfortunately those guys, they're always lacking behind a little bit in terms of releases. So now finally I want to say Tuesday. Would that be right? July 24th? Will be Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
So Tuesday,
Just
this
like
coming
those
Tuesday.
torpedoes.
Exactly. This coming Tuesday, Victory is Life is going to launch on PS4 and Xbox. And during that time, any newly created Jem'Hadar or Jem'Hadar Vanguard characters will be deemed Gamma recruits, which means that there will be bonus rewards for them for completing different in-game objectives, as well as account unlocks. So anyone that's playing on PS4 or Xbox, definitely take advantage, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as we have. I know I've thoroughly enjoyed Victory is Life. How about you, Hunter? Have you, or did you enjoy Victory is Life?
Quark's Lucky 7.
Yeah.
If you get the ability, just skip straight to that episode. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
Don't play the other ones. You got to play that one first. Just do it.
How about you, Jason? Did you enjoy Victory is Life?
I have enjoyed Victory is Life. I mean, yes, Lucky 7 is the game to play. It was the best one of all.
So many people have said that Victory is Life. So many people have said that Quark's Lucky 7, the second or third last mission, is without a doubt probably the best episode that they've ever done. And I think it's all down to that one character, Lek, and the cutscene with him blowing up stuff. Oh man, it was just so funny. Oh.
It's great.
You know what? I got the kick off of listening to the Quark scream. You know, that was my thing. I love the Quark scream.
I'm still waiting for Quark to start reading my rules of acquisitions to me.
Oh man, it was so funny. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. I completely cracked up playing that episode. As soon as that scene came, I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, yes, they need more of this in game. They really should, because it's the first time they've dabbled in a bit of comedy, in a way. Sure, there's been comedy with Q, but this was a mission that was clearly different from all other missions.
What's really fun is when you play that on a Jem'Hadar tune. Is like, we have our friend here taking us on a ship, and all you see the Jem'Hadar like creeping in is just like, all right, I'm here. I feel uncomfortable. Into Quark's bar, that is.
Or Dauntless on here on Twitch chat. He hasn't even played it yet.
Oh really? How has he not played it yet? Oh my god. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Dauntless is still pretty new to the game, so he's still working his way through the story missions. So yeah, I understand. I totally understand. You'll get there. Don't worry. You will definitely get there.
We unfortunately can't keep the spoilers.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
Yeah. Right, moving on to item number 5. PC patch notes for July 21st. Phoenix Prize Pack event. Additions include Tier 1, Breen Shell Bulg Warship T6, Lukari Hakoon Science Vessel T6, Tier 3, Future Flyer Powerboard, Crystal Radiation Projector, Floridian Fangs, and Console Universal Interphasic Instability. Tier 4, Varel Doff, Kabali Soldier Uniform, and Starship Mastery Unlock Theta Radiation Infused Maneuver, not maneuvers. And then Tier 5, Photonic Trouble. This event will run from July 18th to July 25th, so that'll be next Wednesday that the Phoenix Prize Pack event will be running. The model for the Excelsior and the Excelsior refit has been completely revamped. Advanced Heavy Cruiser can now use Type 8 and Type 8B material, as well as Type 6 windows. Model should update automatically for players who already have the ship, but if it does not, placing the ship into the tailor will apply the update. So remember that, if it's not working for you, take a trip to the tailor. Summer event. Resolve an issue that caused flying high missions on Risa not to recognize that the player had already activated their floater. Baseball hats can now be worn in the off-duty uniform category. And deactivating floaters should be more responsive. I can definitely confirm that. It's definitely a lot more responsive. And deactivating a floater while mid-air will now cause the player to fall slower than normal. This is also very true as well. I've noticed that since Thursday's patch. They have resolved an issue which was causing some players not to be able to remove a ship from dry dock. The metamorphogenic Polaron energy weapon can now use both beam and cannon tech upgrades. Renegade's Regret resolved an issue that was preventing Jem'Hadar from being able to replay. Resolved an issue that was potentially causing the Korma trader to spawn in the ground. Added the Jem'Hadar neck tubes to all armor drop-downs in the tailor.
Does that mean my human gets neck tubes now? Can we try that?
I don't think that would be an option.
No.
Yeah, I don't think
Come
that would be an option.
on! Alright, at least give it to us aliens here.
Right, okay, so that's all the news for PC patch notes. Moving on, it is time to award the winner of our second giveaway for tonight, and the keyword was hot dog. So, the winner of an Accelerated Officer Training Pack code is Rad Hazard C. Congratulations. You have won an Accelerated Officer Training Pack, so please contact me. Let me know what your in-game @handle is, and we will send that prize to you at the end of the show. Well done again.
Congrats.
Way to go.
And I wanna say something to Mandalorian. He said, Lucky 7 is why Lex hologram is so expensive on the exchange. Have you looked up Quark? It's like 20 million.
Quark was a lot more expensive, though. Quark was up 40 or 60 million when it first came out, so he might have dropped down in price, but still pricey nonetheless.
Oh yeah, I actually decided if I'm gonna be a Ferengi, I'm gonna go all out. I have all 4 on my Ferengi tune, and boy, did they come in handy.
I went to look for them. I got 2 of them. I got Ramen Nog on my Ferengi, but yeah, I couldn't get the other 2.
Ramen Nog are pretty cheap. It's lacking Quark that are the expensive.
Yes,
I
know.
They're the highly sought after ones for sure, definitely. I would like to get them myself, but yeah, I'm not going to spend that much on a bridge officer.
The one I was thinking about getting, and I haven't decided yet, is Wei Yun and Loris on my Jem'Hadar tunes, just so I could tell them to be red shirts.
Well, like I said, I mean, I went and got the 2 for now. I mean, I had to. It's Ferengi. I had to put it with my Ferengi character.
Right. Crazy Daisy, we are on instance 16.
Right, moving on to item number 8. We want to extend some birthday wishes to Lieutenant Conway, Lieutenant Master Dude 94, Lieutenant Ambrose, Lieutenant Commander Toyina El Dolel. My god, that's a name. Lieutenant Darkstar, Lieutenant Deadman, Lieutenant Commander Captain MacLeod, Master Dalek, Captain Warspite, Captain Dauntless. Oh, hey, Dauntless. Dauntless is in the chat. Happy birthday, dude.
Dauntless.
Captain Hayden's Heroes, Captain Sinoch, Captain Tim794, and last but by no means least, Captain Bosch at Jedi 0011. Happy birthday, guys. I hope you all have an amazing day, and we extend our warmest wishes to all of you.
Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Moving on to Armada news. Want to remind you guys that next Saturday, coming, is Ferengi themed night. We are going to be back here on Risa, but the show is going to be sponsored by the Priority One Ferengi Alliance, so everybody is going to come in their Ferengi characters. We are hoping to have a wide range of Ferengi themed prizes, so that may include ships, costumes, all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, if you've got a Ferengi, be sure to bring them. It's definitely going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure when all of us arrive next week on Risa, all on our Ferengis, everyone's going to be going, what the hell is going on here with all the Ferengis hanging out?
Remember, entrance fees are 3 strips of platinum.
Yeah.
And you must have come in a Ferengi ship. No.
So yeah, next week, be sure to bring your Ferengis next week, and it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. If you want to join the Priority One Ferengi Alliance, this is a fleet that we set up, I want to say about 9 months ago, and we done it as like a perk for existing Armada members. So the prerequisites are you must be at the rank of captain within any of our fleets. Okay, you just have to be at the rank of captain. It can be in any of the fleets, Fed or KDF. And then you can go to the website, the Priority One Armada website, and you can apply for your business license. This is an actual thing that will get issued to you and will become part of your profile, and that you can actually see and others can see as well. We actually do have a proper Ferengi business license done up, and every member that joins the Ferengi Alliance gets issued this Priority One Ferengi Alliance business license. And from there then, once you've been accepted and received your business license, you will be invited to the Priority One Ferengi Alliance fleet. Some of the perks then for the fleet are you have instant access to all fleet stores straight away from the get-go. Alright? As soon as you join, you have instant access, so there's no waiting to get promoted and then you get access. It's straight away from the second you join. And the promotion requirements for all the ranks are between 25 and 30% less compared to all other Priority One Fed and KDF fleets. So there are just some of the benefits of joining the Priority One Ferengi Alliance fleet. So if you're interested, apply for your business license on the Priority One Armada website. Okay, more Priority One Armada news. The Priority One Armada fleet and Priority One Beta fleet are both now at level 80. Priority One Gamma has their final Tier 5 upgrade on cooldown. This is the Tier 5 engineering upgrade and will be completed in approximately 5 days, I think. So that'll be another Priority One fleet that is at the Tier 5 level. So huge congratulations to those guys, and indeed Priority One Armada and Priority One Beta as well for reaching level 80. The House of Martok fleet has reached level 76 and has already finished its first Tier 4 upgrade on its colony. The House of Moke fleet has reached level 70. Remember now, we started this fleet at the end of last year and it's already at level 70. It's only 6 levels behind the House of Martok. Anyway, it has completed the last Tier 3 upgrade on its K13 holding also. This means that all of its 3-tier holdings, so, you know, Spire, Embassy, Research Lab, K13, all of those now are at max level. So this just leaves the Starbase and the Colony World, both of which are progressing very, very nicely. So well done to everybody in the House of Moog as well, and indeed the House of Martok. And then we have the House of Grilka, which has reached level 32. This fleet we only brought online last month, June?
3 months ago.
Last month, June. We brought it online. Remember,
June?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. We only brought it online for the anniversary, and it's already at level 32. This is amazing. So yeah, a huge congratulations to everybody in the House of Grilka fleet. That is amazing progress. Following the House of Moog, very, very well there. Progressing so fast, it's absolutely fantastic. In Priority One Armada Xbox KDF fleet news, there is a new Supreme Commander, Supreme Commander Krull or Krull. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Their dilithium mine is upgrading Development Facilities 1 and is in cooldown. This upgrade finishes on the 24th. Then they will begin the upgrade Dilithium Mine 1. Their starbase is at Tier 1 and very close to beginning upgrades to Tier 2. So well done to those guys. And again, the Priority One Xbox KDF fleet has just been brought online very, very recently as well. So those guys have been making really great progress there. So well done to those guys indeed. Right, so there's one member that we really want to highlight this episode, and that is Commander Boulder Blood. Thank you so much for the recent donation that you made to the Priority One Armada website. Any donations that we receive go back into the Armada, so it pays for things like the Armada website, the domain, TeamSpeak server, all that sort of stuff. So we thank you so much for your continued support and very, very much appreciate it. So thank you again, Commander Boulder Blood.
Thank you for your donation.
Thank you.
Indeed, indeed. Right, so that's it for the roundtable for this week.
Actually, Winters, there is one more thing that I found while we were doing it. People looking to get the lifetime membership, now is your last chance to get it before it goes away. It's still on sale, and it ends on the 25th of this month. So if you don't already have it and you would like it for that discounted price, now is your chance still.
This is for PC.
This is for PC.
All right.
Correct. I noticed it while I was logging on to the I was not logging onto the game right before the show. I noticed that it was going across the login screen.
You really need to do something about that dog. He is.
I was gonna say, it sounds like the dog's upset that it's ending too.
Yeah.
He's sad. Sorry. It's my co-pilot for the night.
No doubt, man. He really is sad.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, anyway, that is all the news that we have for this week in Star Trek Online news and Priority One Armada news. So, what we're going to do for the, not the roundtable, the away mission this week is we're going to start doing events on Risa and start building up favors and tags and eggs and all that other good stuff, because there is so much stuff that you can purchase out of the summer event store. So we figured while the summer event is going on, let's maximize what we can get out of it and encourage you guys to take part. So we are on Risa number 16. If you want to come and join us, you can come to Risa number 16. Don't forget that we will have another giveaway in a little while. We'll do that not too long. We'll do it in a little while. So let's begin with the Horgon hunt, since that's currently active and we have 6 minutes left in it. So anyone that is interested, I won't say it's the best way to do it, but there is one route that I always do, and it's very efficient when hunting for Horgons.
Welcome to Risa.
So I pick up the mission, and if anyone that's interested can follow me. So the first one is always going to be over here to the right of the resort, and it's either going to be here on this sort of mound like it is now, or the other place that it can be is down here, roughly around here somewhere. So we continue, we're heading for the back of the resort. And again, there are two places that the next one can be. And one of them is over here. Like so. And the next one can be here. Just right down there. Alright. Now if we continue going east up to the top of this mountain, there will be another one. And it can either be in this location where it currently is, or it can be, I want to say, here, I think. Either way, it's in one or two locations just up there. So now we're going to go down to the back of the promenade, and the two possible locations are one behind this mound here, this great big rock jutting out of the sand, or over at this rock over here. And the next place then is either behind this tree, which it is this time. See it down there. Or it can be in this little corner here, behind this tree. Okay? So now we're going to head up here over towards Erper's Rock. And one of them can be here. And the other one, or other location, can be right beside this tree. See this tree here? This is where the other one can be. Okay, so now we move down past Erper's Rock. And one of them can be just down here at the edge of the water. Actually, that's where it is this time. Excuse me. And the other possible location is, see this fallen tree? Right here is where the other one can be. Next one then can be here, where I'm currently going now. Or across the way, right beneath this tree. This is the other possible location for that Horgon. The second last one then can either be up here on the top of this mound, where I am now, or else simply just down here, which is pretty much right beside it. And finally, because this will be the 10th one and you only have to get 10 of them, you can either have it down here in this little bit of a valley, like it is this time, or it can be up at the top behind that tree. So I'll just go up there just to show you. It can be right here. This is the other place where it can be. And that's 10 locations, and that's all you have to do to find
Risa.
or benefit from that 75 what do you call it, favors for having done it. Yeah. Right, there's only 2.5 minutes left, so what's the next biathlon? We'll take a little tour around here while we're waiting.
The one thing I have actually found to help me really well is to also use your tricorder.
Yes, if you use the V for Victor, it will scan the nearest location for the nearest Horgon, basically, if you're not sure. But once if you guys follow that route that I just showed you, you won't need it. You'll come to know, it's either here or it's either there. It's only ever in one or two places. So if you follow that route and always go for the same ones, there's only one or two places where the Horgons can be. And they're never that far away from each other. And what I've found is, even with, we'll say like the cheapest flyer or floater that you can buy, you can actually fit in 3 characters while the event is running. So the Horgon hunt runs for 15 minutes, okay? And you can run a character on the crappiest floater you can get your hands on, the cheapest one, for 50 favors, and it'll take you less than 5 minutes to get all 10 of them. Then you can switch characters and repeat the process all over again on another character. And then you can do it one last time. So you can do it 3 times. Now, I haven't done it with the top of the line floaters, but I know you can guarantee get 4 characters in. There might be a slight chance that you can get 5 in, but I haven't tested it with 5 yet. But I know you can get in 4. I've definitely done 4. And that's with the high-end floaters. And I see somebody says in the Twitch chat that they actually do 5 of them. So yeah, there's some confirmation that you can fit in 5 into the 15 minutes. Because these new have you guys picked? I'm assuming you have picked up these new floaters, yeah?
Yes.
They are so nippy. It is crazy. They are so fast.
Try again soon.
I mean, I don't have it with this particular character that I'm on now, but I do have it with one of my characters.
Are they faster than the old ones?
Oh God,
Or are
yeah.
they the same as superiors?
Is it the enhanced one or is it the?
I've got a red superior floater with plus 50 flight speed.
Right. So the where the hell are you? Where the hell? There it is. Impulsive Niners, plus 70 flight speed.
So they do get better.
Oh yeah. This year's ones are so fast. It is crazy. Really, really fast.
Trying to remember which one I got. I think I got the enhanced one.
Now, one thing I should point out is you're better off to, well, at least in my opinion, if you're new to Risa, run all the events and build up a little stockpile of favors, and buy the bog standard floater and power board, and just make do with them. And once you have enough favors to get the high end one, then get the high end one. Don't buy the middle tier ones, the ones that are between the really crappy ones and the really great ones. Don't buy. You're just putting more work on yourself, and it's a waste. It's an absolute waste. Just make do with the crappy ones, and save up until you can get the really, really good ones. And honestly, in my opinion, that's the best way to do it anyway. Right, now, this is going to be fun with so many of us doing the power... Oh, no! Dang, Nebbit.
Did you get disqualified?
No, I hit a rock.
Oh, it's better than me. I didn't. Everyone took off, and I looked, and everyone was gone.
I bounced off the rock, man.
But he's caught up with me now. Or is that?
And I hit another rock.
Well, that's because I'm using the tribble.
I've got my tribble on.
The power of tribble.
I have the power.
Oh no.
I'm catching up to Winters.
Yikes.
Don't forget to hit the flag when you get to the... Don't click your floater until after you hit the flag. This one's... See, I'm starting to actually learn how to use the floater.
Yeah, I suppose there's a bit of skill with the floaters. The worst thing is if you miss one of the checkpoints and you don't realize it, and you plow on ahead and then you realize you missed one of the checkpoints and you have to go back and get it. That is the worst.
You're done.
And to me, if I miss a checkpoint, they just take everything away from me. I can't go back and get the checkpoints. It won't let me. Usually by the time I get ready to hit the flag, everything disappears.
Right, I am going heading back to the resort. It looks like the artifact scavenger hunt is going to be next. So I'm going to go out on the beach. Looks like I've hit the ceiling, so I'm going to drop. Hey! Oh my god! I'm falling. Goodbye, cruel world!
Ironically, you're still not slow enough not to hurt yourself.
So, Jason, this is your first summer event. How are you enjoying it so far?
I've been enjoying it like crazy.
Awesome.
I actually, this week, brought every single character over to Risa. So every character, well, I'll take it back. I do have one that's probably in the Alpha Quadrant because for some reason last night we were doing a bitch party with a few people on TeamSpeak. So Everybody was checking everybody's bridges out.
All right, bit of a bridge party going on.
Yes.
And what would you say is your favorite event?
Oh, I like the dance off.
Oh, do you? Wow.
Yes, I like the dance off.
I'm surprised at that. I thought you would have said the Horgon Hunt or maybe one of the races.
The Horgon Hunt's fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, with the biathlon, I thought there was kind of a bug because occasionally, if I get up to the last ring, everything will disappear on me.
No, you see, what happens there is the time runs out.
Oh, there'd be still a minute or 2 minutes left, and everything would disappear.
No, once third place has been claimed.
Oh, see, now I didn't know that.
Once third place has been claimed, there's a 1 minute timer. Okay? That's for the biathlon. Once the third place has been claimed, there's a 1 minute timer to finish the race. So if you're partway through the course and it suddenly disappears, that's what happens. Same thing applies for the powerboard race as well. As soon as third place is claimed, you have 1 minute to finish the race. But the event is still going on for a minute or two.
Okay. All right, then that's why everything was disappearing on me, because I didn't know. I thought there was something wrong. I was like, I was right there. I was about to click on it, and then it just disappears. Yeah,
no, that's what the dealio is. If you look on the right side, you know where your mission objectives are?
Yes.
That's where the timer will be. Once you see the timer, the 1 minute timer come up, you know that first, second, and third place has been claimed.
Okay, well then that's my fault because I was always paying attention to the biathlon timer.
Yeah, no, that. So you have the event timer and then you have the actual race timer. I suppose that's the way.
Next time I will actually keep that in memory. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I do like the dance off. I think it's quite fun.
Yeah, it can be quite fun. All right, definitely.
So the plus 70 flight speed is given at a cost of your handling.
For the power boards?
Yeah. No, not the power boards, the floaters.
No.
That's what it just said.
There's only one stat on the floaters, it's flight speed.
The impulse floaters have higher than normal flight speed at the cost of handling.
Mine says superior flight
For
maneuverability.
a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors.
Okay, I want to hunt for artifacts.
Locate There's a bunch of texts. How can I help you?
This one I really don't like.
Right.
It seems like every time you get closer to the artifact, then there's nothing there.
It can be a little bit trickier, right? What I don't like is that you have to be stopped each time that you do a scan. And there should be a red arrow thingy pointing the correct direction.
I don't get a red arrow if I'm on. If you go up on the floater, then it'll show the red arrow. But if you're standing down on the ground, it won't show the arrow at all.
So you need to go in short little sprints, to see if you're going in the right direction. So you need to travel forward a little bit and stop and then do a scan and see if you're going in the right direction. And you can see there now, it says I'm further away. But if I do a scan here, I'm getting closer.
Oh, I just think that arrow should actually show when you're closer down to the ground, too. That's just me. Yeah.
Dang it. Yeah.
So the yeah. See,
I do.
I'm at one point where, yeah, it's not.
I do have to admit, the artifact scavenger hunt is not my favorite event. I think it'd be a lot more fun if there was, a pop-up window of a tricorder showing, a compass or something on it. I think that'd be a lot better. I think it'd be a lot more fun as well, actually. Sure, you might find the items a lot quicker, but god damn it.
And now I've gotten further. Now I'm closer again.
So I need to go up here, is it?
No, I do not like this one.
Found it! Quickly, dig it up.
There we go. Found it.
See, I kind of wonder if somebody's already found one of them. Does it actually take it away from the other players, or does it?
How can I help
No, it shouldn't do.
friend?
Alright, so I found that one. Oh, you see one of our new members, Nikki, is here. How's it going, Nikki? Right. So anyone who has finished the hunt, the artifact hunt, I guess we'll do a PvE queue while we're waiting. What do you guys think? Well, you're still doing it, aren't you?
Nope.
I did this.
Drop the
I'm
mission.
still doing it, but I.
Alright.
See, I've done this so many times since they've had it for the summer event. It's been
This is
going
why
on.
I stopped playing this game.
And I've found only twice have I ever found any artifacts. And then, of course, if you go back to those spots that you found them before, they don't seem to be there no more.
Yeah, no, there's like a half a dozen or so locations that it can be, so it's never always going to be in the same place twice. It'll always rotate around.
So that's what I was kind of wondering, because that's what I would always do, is go to where I found the last one and then.
Shane at Kukullan77 actually had a really good idea. We'll do the Hive Onslaught queue because that is the endeavor for the weekend. So I think that's a really great idea. So if you guys bring up the PvE queue window, and we will do the Hive Onslaught queue. Let's say we just do that on normal, because I know that can be a bit of a tricky queue to do. So queue up for that now, and we'll give it a shot, and it'll also complete the endeavor for anyone that hasn't done it.
I'm all queued up.
Actually, need to make sure my specializations are set. Pilot strat. Yep. Okay, I'm good.
So, Winters, what kind of stuff have you been doing this week?
I've been playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, that's right.
That's what
Yeah, remember? We had a 5-minute conversation on how he can how he cannot spend his winnings.
Well, when he said a new app, I thought maybe he, found some kind of app for alcohol,
I had one of those
That
once.
was my joke.
I had one of those once. It was recipes for different cocktails, actually. But yeah, I nearly went broke because of the damn thing.
Oh, shit.
Well,
yeah.
Nearly went broke.
broke.
Yeah.
Looking for, what's all broke.
Was that another in Portugal?
No, God, no. This was years ago.
So I'm in a group with Shane, Sherelle, Kamara, and Slap Happy.
I am with Shamrockle, Shade Slayer. That's that Kaduk, Ethan, and Star.
And I'm in with somebody that looks like Firefly, Bulls, Hunter, and something Bulg.
Alright, I'm telling you right now, that's not me.
Yeah, I thought it was you initially.
I'm telling you right now, that's not me. It's an imposter.
Another Hunter. Is that what we really want?
Yeah.
I don't think the world's ready for two of me.
I don't think the Armada's ready for two of you.
Well, you know.
You brought it on yourself, dude.
Look,
You walked into that one.
We're secretly planning to overthrow everybody in the I'm not saying, shh, don't tell anyone.
I'm about to die, and I did.
Yep.
Die in a military fashion.
Well, I took about 3/4 of their fleet with me, so yeah, everything's good.
I flew into a bunch of beams.
I died, but I brought the cube that was attacking me down with me, so I'm happy. I did not go down without a fight.
I just didn't have a chance to get to my heals fast enough.
I've only got one hull heal and one shield heal on my main. That's it. So yeah, everything's pretty much focused for DPS output.
And I'm not going down without a fight.
Man, I really should have entered my inventory prior to the show.
I hate when you realize that your stuff is a little full.
It must be me.
Wait, Could have hit both of my heels before I died.
Okay.
Oh, we have already made it to almost to the end.
We're doing pretty good on this side. Have you guys ever done this on Elite?
Yes.
And did you win?
Yes.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Died quite a few times on the Elite, but did win. Sometimes when I go into certain ones on it, I think my build is just perfect on the ship, and then I go into one particular queue, and then all of a sudden I can't. You know?
And the thing is destroyed.
But I will not give up my ship. I like this fleet tier 6 Galaxy Dreadnought.
Okay, we're on to the fleet.
And we are too.
Nice.
And we are done.
Yikes! Okay, so I got a feedback pulse there, and man, I blew it up quick.
He done blew it up.
I blew up too.
Now I can finally find that artifact that I've been looking for the past 20 years. Oh, wait. Did I find it? No, I didn't. I don't know where it was! Apparently,
He thinks he found it, but he may not have found it.
I don't know, because now it won't let me... It just says dig up the artifact. I have no idea where it was.
It should have appeared as a big mound right beside where you are.
We have just destroyed the Queen now.
Dang it. Blew me up again.
Well done, team. Even though I blew up twice. See, the other day, me and Sean Babbitt, we did the PvP queue, and we went up against Panzer for that.
Oh, how'd that go?
We actually won.
Nice, good
You
stuff.
should have heard Panzer chewing us out for all the hanger pets me and Sean had. And my saucer section, he just did not like that too much. But I surely did. Yeah. And of course, we went up against him the next day with his Panzer account, and that didn't go over too well. Now are we all coming over to do the power board race?
Yep.
Yep.
We get finished here in time. We should have.
Am eternal.
By mine, it's
Is
about
not
a minute.
the end.
Alright, Queen destroyed. Endeavor complete. Sweet! And 105 marks, not bad. Alright, let's see if we can get back in time for the powerboard race.
Now, just to ask, is there a way to actually change uniform without going to a...
The
Taylor?
limited time rewards have ended.
Yeah, you can
still
right
seek
click
out
on your
artifacts,
character up in the
but
top
only
left
for the
hand corner
standard payout.
and select change outfit, and then you can change your outfit from any of your saved outfits. Alright, I am going to move to an instance. No, I'm going to go back into 16 actually.
There we go.
Excuse me. Alright.
I really was hoping I could fly around on my starship in my swim trunk, but no, it wants me to go back in uniform.
Oh, Risa costumes, or, you know, yeah, Risa costumes can only be worn on Risa. Swimwear, basically.
They should really be allowed on Colony World too.
Okay, Riker's in the Twitch chat says he wants to see my Power Rangers costume. There we go. How about that? Ta-da!
Oh, gosh.
I think that is
like
pretty
that.
sweet.
Yes, I like that. Dauntless is over there. Have to beat Dauntless.
Have to beat Dauntless.
Yes, I have to beat Dauntless. Me and Dauntless, was it me and you, Dauntless, that we were doing the jumps? There's just a spot there at the promenade that you can actually jump with your power board. Last night, he and I believe, was trying to do one particular jump where you go through and you can jump over the vendor's bar, and we were having a lot of troubles doing that. By the time we got over to the other side, our board would disappear on us. To say the least, we were quite bored last night.
You had fun, though.
Yes.
Excellent.
It's always fun.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun this year with the summer event, even though they've actually added nothing new apart from some items that you can purchase. But that's really it. There's no new content, as in missions or games to play or anything like that.
Now, I have heard that the winter event is a lot better than the summer event, so
Really that depends on who you talk to. Some people prefer the summer event, some people prefer the winter event. The winter event definitely has had some really good stuff, though. Oh, I nearly got second place. Oh, man, that was so close. Where's that guy? Who is it? Oh, it's Shane.
I guess I got DQ'd. Oops. Oh, I see what I did. I forgot to hit a...
Biathlon is next, right? Okay. Let's... we're going back to Slovik's camp.
I forgot to hit a tag.
Alright, we'll get ready for the... whatchamacallit? The biathlon again. It's the next one that's coming up. So yeah, I've been doing. It's been really great this year with the summer event because, as you guys know, I've got so many tunes. It's like 40 plus tunes, and all of them have to do the new Gamma reputation. So what I've been doing is I've been doing powerboard races, biathlons, and Horgon hunts, getting tags and eggs on all my characters so that they can get Gamma reputation marks. Now I know they're not included in the packs yet, but hopefully by the time they're included I will have finished researching all of the tags and eggs and raised up all the birds and monkeys.
I have started a blue monkey and I think it's the duster bird or dust, something like that.
And I see Dauntless. Diver. I see Dauntless is trying to hit me in the head with one of these baseballs.
That's an automatic demotion.
I think he deserved to have some time in the brig.
He didn't hit me, but he got Laura. So, Butt Monkey says in the chat, can you trade in monkeys, birds once the event ends? No, once the summer event ends, you can't. Yeah, once the event ends, the NPCs go away, and you won't see them again until next year.
I thought there was a limited time after the event, and you can go to a GPL terminal and turn them in. Or am I wrong about that? Maybe it's just with the...
No, you're thinking of the winter event.
Yeah, maybe it's just the Epos I'm thinking about. Yeah. Epos, get your Epos.
Someone wants you to say their real name, Winters.
Yeah, I know.
He was keeping track for last week. Oh yeah, that okay. And now Dauntless is dancing in the water.
Yeah, what do you think of the new emotes?
I have only gotten 3 of the new emotes.
Oh, really?
Not on this character. I've only gotten the baseball ones.
All right.
Yeah, I think with what I'm trying to do is at least just get enough favors saved up for next year if I have to.
Yeah, there'll be more stuff that you can buy next year. They'll probably come out with some new costumes. Who knows? Maybe some new emotes. Yeah, they'll definitely be. They always add stuff to the stores. Personally, I think that they really need to reevaluate the cost of some of the items, because it's too much stuff for any one person to get, really.
It is.
There's so many costumes.
I mean, it's between the costumes, between the flyers, between the floaters. You know, you're looking at what you want to get, and I mean, I know with you have like what 40 characters or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
if
then
you
of
lost
course,
count, you have too many.
Well,
see, that's what I was trying to figure out is how many I have. So I guess I have too many right now.
well, Winters is the only one that I ever kit out in this stuff because I don't care on my other characters. But in terms of floaters and power boards, you only need one of each. You know, you don't need to buy all of them because that's just waste.
Do you at least get the standards for all your tunes, like the 50 ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did with all.
Well, see, I mean, that's what I have for him originally was the 51, and I think it's yeah, because I got the standard. But then when I got my very rare token for the prize pack, I was like, okay, I'm getting that future flyer.
I was reading Twitch chat. I see Sal is actually going to bed. So good night, Sal.
Good night, Sal.
Have a good night, and we'll chat to you tomorrow if you're on.
Yeah, now that I have this future flyer for him, I don't have to worry about getting a special board for my main tune. So I'm happy with this one.
But that's what I was saying. You know, you only need one power board, and you only need one floater on each character, because it'd be a waste getting, you know, all the floaters and all the power boards. You know, because you're not going to use them. You're only going to use one. But still, there's an awful lot of costumes in the game, and that's thousands of favors that you need for each of them.
The only thing that doesn't have good turn radius with the future flyer, especially if I'm going too fast. So you have any special plans for this upcoming week, Winters or Hunter?
What the deuce? Oh, don't tell me I didn't join the race. I didn't join the race.
You didn't join the race?
Man! And I had second place as well. Oh, man. That's what I get now for not paying attention and looking at the Twitch chat. Oh, man.
Okay, I don't know if I'm going to make the finish.
Yeah, so you see what happened there? Third place was claimed, and you see the timer on the right-hand side.
Yes, now I see it. I've never paid attention to that part, so that's why I never realized. I just thought there was just a bug on it. 29 seconds. Can I make it?
Wow, Winters. I realized something. Using one hand to do these races is really difficult.
Okay, so what's next?
It's the artifact scavenger hunt again.
Ugh.
Can we just push that one
Can we
back
not?
and go to the dance-off?
We just not do that one. You know what I miss? I miss the sandcastle building one.
They still have the sandcastle. You can still build sandcastles.
Yeah, that's still
As a matter of fact, it's over by the promenade.
But they need to make that part of the event and
No,
not just...
that was crap. It really was. It wasn't that great.
What do you call artifact scavenger hunt?
Oh, I think that's crap as well.
Okay, good. Okay, as long as we're on the same page here.
Like I said earlier.
Oh, it's awful.
I've been running all my characters on Risa, doing the powerboard race, the biathlon, and the Horgon hunt. They're the three things I think that are good on Risa. Everything else is crap.
And I like the Horgon hunt. I like.
Kat, if you're on here, just re-listen to what Winters just said, and if he disappears, we'll know why.
So Dauntless asks in the chat, he says that he got an egg. And by the way, if anybody is wondering what's going on, I'm eating peanuts. That's why I'm talking a little weird. But anyway,
He's
you need to go.
Hungry, guys.
you need to go over to the promenade, and you need to go upstairs, and there's an NPC that you can interact with, and basically it will turn the egg into a bird, and then you do that mission once every 20 hours, and you'll raise the bird up to a senior, and you can eventually turn it in for marks.
Personally, I like mine scrambled with a little bit of pepper and salt.
Yeah, James says make an omelette. That's what you do with the egg. Well, I see Mo Solari is heading off as well, so have a good night, Mo Solari. Thanks for tuning into the stream.
I get the eggs. They turn in, they hatch into birds, but what are the monkey tags? They just turn into monkeys, or
yes,
call them. I summon monkeys.
Yes, I'm waiting for my monkey to be an adult monkey.
Rise of Sorcery, 2018.
Come on, 20 seconds. I hate these 1 minute waits between events.
There's dollars with the promenade jump. Dallas, I'll do that as long as you give me all your favors to do the jump.
For a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors to anyone who comes. There's a bunch of tape. How can I help you today?
I think Winters is actually going to hunt for the artifact.
Oh yeah, no, I am.
No,
I am going to wait for the dance-off. Have fun hunting for your artifact, because I am,
It's 50 favors, you know.
I'm gonna go pay 5 low and up favors for some peanuts. You know what they need to add? They need to add a baseball stadium.
Oh God, that reminds me. Somebody has actually made a Foundry mission that is a baseball field.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, I found this out Thursday. Dang it, and I can't remember the name of it now either. But yeah, somebody has made a Foundry mission that is a baseball field. And you can stay in there as long as you want, batting baseballs. And once you're finished, then you just go to the far end and you interact with an NPC or console or something, and it ends the mission for you. But that's it. There's nothing to do in there, only, bat baseballs.
Oh.
You get 480 lithium from that. I found a cave. Oh wait, I'm in the volcano. Never mind.
I was going to say, you found a cave?
Yeah.
Come on, scan. Further away, so I need to go this direction.
Alright, Dauntless. I will come jump through the promenade. He twisted my arm hard enough to where I will come and do the jump through the promenade. Just don't hit me.
Oh man, I know I'm close to it, but man, I must be right on top of the dang thing.
You found it! Quickly,
Hey, I found
dig it
it.
up and bring it back to me at
Where
my
is it?
camp.
There it is. Alright, turn that
Well
in,
done.
and
well done, How
I
can
guess...
I help you today?
Let's see, where's the next event? Dance-off. Alright, we'll go back to the resource, and we'll probably do a PvE mission. a PvE queue while we're waiting. Right, let's see, what PvQ will we do? We've got 10 minutes to kill. How about a Brotherhood of the Sword? Elite? What do you guys think?
I'm done.
Okay.
You can see how enthusiastic he is about this mission.
I'm just not a ground. Yeah. I don't like ground mission or PvEs too much.
Check your specializations.
Oh yeah, good idea. Alright, so queue up for Brotherhood of the Sword Elite if you're finished hunting for artifacts. And we'll try and kill a few minutes while we're waiting for the dance-off to start. Yeah, that wasn't much of a long wait. Big Mikey Ocho says Winters is going commando. Yes, Winters is definitely going commando.
So, I've been wanting to ask you this, Winter, since the beginning of the show tonight. I was looking at your character and I noticed that it had chest hair.
Yep.
And that chest hair has 2 square bald spots.
Yep. I know. I'm hoping they're going to fix that.
I was hoping it was just a bug. Because just like it looked like it waxing gone horribly wrong.
No, I was just hooked up to a heart monitor and they shaved my chest.
Clear! He came off.
Thomas is going to blend them all with his Speedo.
I'm blending in with my winter uniform because, you know, Rise is hot, so naturally I'm cold.
Remember, you need to deactivate all of the devices together, or else the network will reset them. You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously.
Oh, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
Hang on.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again.
Where's the second one?
Initiate shutdowns at the
Oh, I see
same
it.
time.
They're only in 1 or 2 places.
Alright, launch it again.
Enemy target on sensors.
Someone has to launch.
Oh, that's right. They have launched the preview for Discovery Season 2.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I think it looks quite interesting.
I take it you guys have seen the trailer.
I have.
Have you, Hunter?
No.
The heralds are activated.
I have
on
not.
a set of devices.
It's not a bad trailer.
To the next area.
It's pretty okay.
To be honest, I haven't even seen season 1, so.
Well, I hope season 2 is going to be better than season 1 because I was not impressed with season 1 at all.
When they finally decide that it would be a good idea to release season 1 for everyone on Netflix and not just everyone but the US, then.
Don't mean to interrupt, but I want to say goodnight to Bulls. Bulls, have a good night.
Oh, good night, Buzz.
Have a good night, Bulls.
I didn't even notice that. Good catch, Jason.
It's like everywhere else in the world, you can watch it on Netflix. If you're in the US, you have to pay for CBS All Access. It's like
Yeah, I had. Well, I mean, this month I wasn't meaning to actually pay for all my paid, Netflix and Hulu and all that because of the computer. But unfortunately, my NBC, the CBS All Access, actually caught me off guard and got my money. So I've been watching a buddy of mine's Netflix, and of course, not been able to watch Hulu. But I'll wait for the season for that season. It's Star Trek. I mean, as a Trekkie, I just cannot not watch. It's just like with J.J. Abrams' versions of the Kelvin timeline Star Trek stuff. I had to go see them. I wasn't impressed. I mean, they were all right. I did not like the second one, but
well, when they finally make it, available to watch for us non-CBS All Access folks,
I cannot say there's a Volks. It was Star that was on my team. I can't say her name, but she's going to bed, or they're going to bed, so good night.
Good night indeed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna write it. Come on. Oh.
But it's just like with the new Star Trek movies that they're getting ready to make. Anything Star Trek, I gotta go see it.
Yeah, have they? I think they've confirmed the fourth installment of the J.J. Abrams universe, and then they have like a prequel to the first movie, Jim Kirk story. Yeah.
I just don't like. I guess it's really I just don't like the Kelvin timeline stuff because it just doesn't. I don't know. I think it's just like with what Winter says. Next Generation. I've watched the original Star Trek. Repeats of them. I've always watched those. Spock is one of my favorite characters, always will be. But when Next Generation come out, and of course when I seen that saucer separation, I was like, oh yes, this is my show. And I mean, Deep Space Nine was good. I mean, there was some parts where Deep Space Nine, just like with Next Generation, just like with Voyager, to where there were things that were just boring. But watching the first part of Deep Space Nine and how he takes over DS9 and then Chief O'Brien and then of course watching the relationship between Bashir and Chief O'Brien merge into best friends, and it's just
I think that was a brilliant pairing them two, and I love the way it started. It's like, oh god, he annoys me so much. and I'll never admit he's my best friend. Do you remember? The episode where?
Just before you run off. There's a secured targ right here.
What?
Never mind.
Okay. Do you remember?
He ran off.
Do you remember the episode when Bashir was going to be made the new EMH Mark II, or I think it was the Mark II, and Robert Picardo was in the episode. Do you remember that one?
I think so.
It was the one when he was exposed as being genetically engineered.
Okay, yeah.
And Robert Picardo's character was doing the interviews with everybody on Deep Space Nine, and he goes, "Don't worry, anything you say here will be treated in the strictest confidence." And O'Brien's like, "You're sure he's not going to hear this?" "No, it's all right. Trust me. It's going to be fine. He's never going to know anything you say." Okay. Well, I think he's actually quite brilliant. He started saying all this really nice stuff about him, but he didn't want Bashir to know about it. I thought that was brilliant.
You guys are going to end up missing the dance-off.
Cry, sob. I'll be honest. I haven't got a kick out of the summer or winter event in a while.
I guess with it being my first summer event, so I guess I'm actually thrilled with it because it's my first.
Mm-hmm.
The devices are resetting.
How did we not get that?
Initiate shutdowns in the
Go again.
15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously.
I'm gonna die if something shoots me. Yep.
Oh.
Okay, got it.
Good stuff.
Stop it before it can break into the Great Hall.
Oh, what Dauntless?
What did he do now?
It would be fun if there was a mooning emote.
Oh my god.
Were they always this strong? I don't remember them being this strong.
But didn't he say that it was on Elite? Or Advanced?
Yeah, but I do Elite all the time. First off, I died like 4 or 5 times already. That never happens to me on Elite anymore. Especially at least in this mission, I'm going to clarify. I'm wondering if they got buffed or something.
Well, remember, this is level 65 now, not level 60.
That's true. I probably haven't done it. Also, I have some injuries, but that shouldn't have caused much difference. It's all minor.
He almost did.
Oh, danger close.
There he goes.
The Herald.
I call it staff.
Well done, team. Okay, let's see if we can get back in time for the dance-off.
Do the robot.
So, is the loading screen a glitch?
It's clearly a mistake.
Raise the roof.
We're about 5.5 seasons ahead of that already, or more.
I mean, we're just saying that in season 9. I was wondering about that too.
Everyone, welcome back to Season 9 here on Star Trek Online. Forget what you saw the last 3 years. We decided to take it back a notch.
Star Trek Online has successfully invented a time machine because we have gone back in time to season 9.
all of your characters post 2015 no longer exist.
Woo! Wave your hands!
It's actually good to know, though, because I was actually looking for it, too, so...
What?
That's the new for the season 9. I was like, what the heck are they talking about, season 9?
yeah.
To the side.
It's like season... Is this season... It's technically season 15, I guess. Because we were at 14.5 and then Victor's Life came out.
Do the snake.
But it's good to know that I wasn't the only one confused on it. Did you make it to the dance-off there, Winters?
Oh, I did. I'm in the middle of it.
Do the running man.
Do the running man. And I'm just gonna sit up and watch all of you dance.
I see James is dancing with the dance
sidestep.
instructor. He's having quite a time there with that dude.
Do the robot.
Do the robot.
Oh, yes, thank you. I need to change.
Change?
There we go.
Woo! Wave your hands.
Yeah, my wife decided finally to clean up underneath the couch. Found all my dog's tennis balls that we had bought him.
Running man.
So now he's got about 10 tennis balls floating around. Wait, it's quite funny. So now it's time to be able to take the tennis balls that he's actually chewed up and throw them away. And give him all the newer ones that actually have a bounce left to them.
Dance club style.
Have a good night, Advisory Panda.
Just
Thanks for turning up the show.
Panda. Monkey is actually dancing up there on the platform.
Woo! Wave your hands.
Oh, you must be in a different instance to me.
And 16.
Oh, no, you're in the same one as me.
Do the snake. Do the robot.
I was hoping back in 2016 when I went to Vegas that we were going to do what everyone was doing the previous year in 2015.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, but everybody in 2015 were doing these dance emotes. You know, the snake, the running man, the sidestep. Everybody started doing them, and of course Maria Roswell was there, and that's the girl who normally does the dance-off voice.
Do the leg kick.
And she was there, like, you know, do the snake, raise the roof.
Yeah, everybody on TeamSpeak was posting this stuff about the upcoming in Vegas for August.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at all those prices, and I was like, yeah, only if I was rich.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't have time to go that way. I gotta go the other way.
it'll be quite a while before I get to go back to Vegas, I think. But I did thoroughly enjoy it. I thought it was fantastic. It was great to be there for the 50th. Above all ones to be there for, like the 50th definitely was a good one.
Do the leg kick.
I'd be a kid in a candy store if I went to one of those.
It was great, just meeting up with so many other Trekkies, because, and I've said this story before, like, instantly that you've got something in common with
Just
everybody, and like, to be a bunch of people, we'd all be sitting down, nearly everyone was strangers to everyone else, and then a conversation would start up about who's your favorite captain, what's your favorite show, favorite episode, or what, and before you know it, a couple of hours have passed by, and you've met all these friends, and people are like, oh, what's your Facebook, what's your Twitter, and I'll send you a friend request, and it was just fantastic. It was absolutely brilliant.
Or options B, they ask you what your favorite captain is, you say the wrong one, and you get shunned for the rest of the league.
No.
The rest of it.
No, see, that's the thing about Trekkies, though. I mean, every Trekkie's going to have their favorite captain, and then have the captains that they don't like, but that's something I can, like I said, I'd be a kid in a candy store, being around a bunch of Trekkies and, just getting to know how they are and what they, I would love to go to one.
Yeah, it was my first time going to a Star Trek convention, or any convention really, but that was my first one ever, and it was such a great one to be at, the 50th, like, for your first con and Star Trek con. God, I met so many people. I was out there about 4 days before the rest of the Priority One team arrived, and I remember Kenna saying to me, like, have you met everybody here already? Because I had been out drinking with everyone who had turned up at that stage beforehand, and she's like, how do you know all these people? I was like, how the hell do you know all these people? I was like, I had dinner with them, was drinking with them, and we went here with them, and that person we met on the first night and got talking, and it was she couldn't get over, like, because we'd be walking by, and I'd be like, John, how's it going? Hey, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Raise the roof.
Raise the roof.
I've got 2 more to get.
So was that the first time you met everyone in person?
Yeah.
Do the robot.
Was indeed.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was.
So who's Paul?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You said, hey, John, and you said, hey, Paul. And
Do
like,
the
who's
leg
Paul
kick.
and who's Paul and John?
I was just picking, like, the names of people that I met when I was over there.
Okay. I'm like, they were saying hi, John, to you. Someone didn't know your name.
No. That was me saying hi to them.
You obviously didn't get to know them that well because they called you by the wrong name.
No. That was me saying hello to them.
Gotcha.
Well, see, now I have tried going to a comic book convention. It was down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida area.
Do the
And I can't think of the guy's name, but the guy that played the original Incredible Hulk.
Oh yeah.
He was there, and it just, comic books are fine, but it just wasn't my fancy. Now there's a place down in Tampa that, it's a science and industry museum, and they actually had a Star Trek thing going on there. It was illegal for them because they, like, 2 days after we were there, they ended up shutting it down because they got in trouble for it.
Oh wow.
But I mean, even one of my buddies, which is a diehard Star Wars fan, we went. And boy, did we have fun. I mean, you're sitting there messing with all the, next generation keypads. They got a transporter there. They had all kinds. It was really fun. But yeah, the comic book convention, it was fun, but it just wasn't my cup of tea.
Right.
So that transporter, is that how you got home? I got there and got home?
I wish.
No way in, no way out.
But I mean, going to a Star Trek convention would be just a lifetime dream for me. And, of course, I know there was one night that I don't know if it was me and Dauntless or somebody on TeamSpeak that we were all gotten to talking about that if we ever got together for a cookout, we surely wouldn't have to worry about cooks.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's right.
But, I mean, yeah. And, you get along when you find certain people that you found out that, this is the same people that have the same interest as you do. And it's just fun. And complete strangers. But yeah, I would be a kid in a candy store to go to an actual convention. I wish they'd have one here in Michigan. Detroit's only 3 hours away.
Yeah, well, I can definitely thoroughly recommend Vegas. It was my second time in the States, and I loved it. It was fantastic. It was great seeing Vegas just on its own, but the convention then was just brilliant. Everyone was so nice and had so much fun chatting to people and making new friends and what have you.
And you got to taste American alcohol.
That's all for now. See you again.
Yeah, how was
soon.
that?
It wasn't my first time drinking American beer.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Excuse
so you
me.
prepared yourself beforehand.
Oh, yeah.
Preparation is the key.
He went through the preparation rituals.
I see Dauntless was asking why there was a Jemmy swing, as in a Jemadar swing back and forth in front of me. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea.
So Jason's here, drowning in the middle of the river here.
I'm just trying to catch a couple of Z's.
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
He's sleeping with the fishes.
It's my slumber time.
Alright, now I'm not going to make the same mistake I did with the biathlon and not join the freaking race.
Remember, join the freaking race.
Yes. Winters,
Yep, it's already done.
please join the race.
Yep. Man, that was oh man, such a mistake to make. And I had second place as well.
Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da. Oh no, I'm not in the race. And this time I've got two hands, so watch out.
And there's a guy that just disappeared there it is. I thought he was going to take the race without a board.
I see. I'm gonna butcher this name. Shamrock Leshkaren says in the chat, all the Irish that come to the States hate our Guinness. If you wanted to get good Guinness, you have to go to St. James's Gate in Dublin, which is the one and only original Guinness factory. Oh my God, is the Guinness like drinking heaven. It is just absolutely fantastic. You get the best Guinness there, and plus you get a free pint on the tour. You actually get a free pint of Guinness on the tour. Yeah, man, it is so good.
I'm somehow surfing on the floor. Wait, I'm halfway underwater. You guys are all on your boards. I'm up to my knees in water.
I know, I'm watching you.
Who needs power boards? I got the power of underwater board.
I have the power.
I got my scuba board, new and improved. Now with real scuba action. And real pain. Just lost 151
Where
hours.
are you?
Okay, I nagged third place in that one. Not bad. What's next? Horgon Hunt. Alright, let's get in position for the Horgon Hunt. I like the Horgon Hunt. Hopefully I get a couple of eggs this time.
I got, multiple choice package, 50 marks. Alright.
Vloxel Destiny is asking, how do you join the Priority One Armada? If you scroll down on Twitch, you'll see a link to Priority One Armada. That'll bring you to our website, priorityone.armada.com, and you can sign up there and join the Armada.
And any one of the fleets.
Yep. We have Federation and KDF fleets, ranging in various levels, so that's how you can join.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's hovering around winners, waiting for the Horgon.
I think they're just waiting for the Horgon. They're not, we just all happen to be waiting in the same place.
I think Dauntless is trying to signal something to you.
I'm looking at Twitch chat again. Nikki33 says, I've been to the Guinness factory and it was amazing. It really ruins it for you when you get back to America. I think that's just amazing. But yeah, St. James's Gate, it is really fantastic. I remember when I went there and got the tour, had a really great guide. There was a massive gang of us, and he's like, do you want the detailed tour or do you want the fast tour so that you can get to the bar? And we're like, we want the fast tour so we can get to the bar. So we had a really, really fast tour. It was so interesting. And then we're like, right, where's the beer? Where's the Guinness? Where's the Guinness at? And,
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it. I think Dauntless had a little too much to drink for his birthday.
No such thing. No such thing at all.
There's no such thing as too much drink.
There's good, and then where am I?
No, you're just showing that you're just younger than all of us, and we've had years to understand what's too much and what is not too much, and we just realized that there is no such thing as too much to drink.
Yeah, I would not make a good Irishman.
I'm not Irish.
No, I wouldn't make a good Irishman.
I mean, there is Irish in my family, but it's still, there is no such thing as too much to drink.
I'm just going to answer another question. Voxel Destiny asks, do they need to be active on the forums? Apparently he's notoriously bad for keeping active on a forum. There's no restrictions or requirements or anything like that within our community whatsoever. It's up to each member to be as involved as you want to be. The forums are a great way to learn about the game, share screenshots or whatever, with the rest of the community. We've got awards there that you can collect and build up on your profile. You can add friends, you can message friends. So it's completely up to you. It's nothing is forced upon you. It's, as I said, it's completely up to each member how involved they want to be.
What's the drinking age in Ireland?
18.
Wow.
I started when I was about 14.
Well, I'm guessing you can't get beer out or alcohol outside your house until you're 18. But if you're living in a house and your parents give it to you, it's different laws and rules.
Oh well, the first time that I started going out drinking when I was like 14, 15. When I first had my first drink.
I presume. I assume.
My first drink that I ever had, I was like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think there's a thing where your father or something has that tendency. You want to try some of this? At a very young age.
Yeah, I had a half a pint of oh god, I think it was Harp, and oh man, I was absolutely poleaxed. Half a pint, and that was it. I was drunk as a skunk.
Which, of course, with me, it was fun to actually sneak around to drink. And then when I became legal to drink, it was just no fun.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. I mean, I did drink, after the legal age, but, And of course, about that time, I was also moving in with my mother, and she was like, "If you want to drink, just drink at home. So this way, I know where you're at, and you're not out getting hurt."
Yeah,
I'm like, okay. She said, "I'll even buy the stuff for you." I'm like, really? Okay.
So free booze and a safe place to drink them.
That was a pretty sweet deal.
Oh yeah. I just wish I would have listened to her a little better when I started smoking.
Yeah, I know.
But that's a whole different story in that aspect. But as far as drinking, and now I just can't do it because beer and some liquor does have a lot of sugar in it, and being diabetic is not a good thing.
Oh, you diabetic? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I would prefer to stay out of the hospital.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll drink occasionally. I mean, I have vodka in my cupboard, I'll go grab a 6-pack or something, and I'll sit down and I'll drink it. And my wife, she don't like to drink. For some reason, she thinks I got her drunk on our first anniversary.
Hey,
I might have. But, yeah.
I'm making an omelet, boys.
I take it you got an egg.
I did. I saw a cat or a rat or something just wander across my screen here.
A cat? Say that one more time.
A cat or a rat. There was something that just walked right.
Hey, I got an egg.
There's something right here. I have no idea what it is. I think it's a rat.
Not your dog, is it?
No, Jesus Christ, man. No, he finally... That's why I was playing the game with one hand. I had him in one arm trying to get him to go to sleep, and I had the...
Yeah, blame it on the dog.
It is! Yeah, I got... For the record here, I've got a 16-year-old and I've got a 6-year-old. The 6-year-old's usually pretty self-sufficient. The 16-year-old, well, that's the one you guys heard earlier.
Welcome to Rock.
Oh, the sad one.
Well, here's
the one that was sad about the...
He's partially blind and partially deaf. He's old. He's 16. He's over 100 years old. So if he doesn't know where he is, because he just does get scared a little bit, and the only person that has been able to calm him recently, like in the last year, has been me. So,
well, this past week when I took the puppy to the lake, which was quite interesting. First time ever seeing a seagull, that was interesting. But my mother-in-law's dog, he's probably 2, 3, maybe 4 years old, and she's like, "I don't think he's going to get in the water."
Oh no! Oh god! One thing I've learned: my dogs hate water. Yeah, my dogs hate water. My 6-year-old absorbs water like a mop.
Yeah.
So,
we don't have a big yard here, so we can't really run them around loose in the yard. So I am really looking forward to taking those dogs to the dog park. The only thing I don't like about it is we do have my wife's 15-year-old Dachshund, and she's a small dog. So they have to be in separate spots in the dog park, and I don't feel that's fair for them. But
yeah, well, luckily both of mine are small, but one refuses to go anywhere near a dog park. That 16-year-old doesn't really like people, doesn't really like animals. He just wants to be he just wants to cuddle and sleep. That's pretty much it.
And speaking of stuff that's new, I love my new computer.
Didn't we auction that off?
No.
I'm pretty sure we did.
If someone's going to get my... You know what? If somebody wants to take my computer, they take the payment with it.
Nah. We'll leave you with the payment.
Yeah.
Oh god, my computer's been trying to update for like the past 2 hours now, and I'm worried that eventually it's just gonna say, you know what, we're not gonna give him a choice this time, we're just gonna do it. Because it's gotten to that point, it's like, we see you scheduled this for this time, would you like to, you can do it now, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do it now. But I don't have an option to do it later. It just says, we can do it now.
Well, see, that's the same thing. With earlier, I decided, to restart the system before the show started. So I was like, all right. I went and restarted, and then all of a sudden I was doing an update. I'm like, oh, no. I was like, oh, come on. Mm-hmm. I was so worried that update was going to take forever.
And see, that's what I'm worried about, because when my computer went off on the fritz a couple weeks back, and I had to get the whole thing wiped. It broke during an update, and I'm scared to update it now because I really don't want to have the same thing happen again.
Dauntless is saying there's no such thing as seagulls. They are around here.
Yeah.
I really hate it when I go to eat at a freaking park and everything, and everybody just throwing the food all on the ground and everything, and you have like 15 million of those suckers all over you.
Oh yeah, those are vultures.
Yeah.
So it was dancing up in the sky right now.
It was quite interesting for my dog. Every time he's seen one of the seagulls fly over his head, he didn't realize he had to look up. He just seen the shadow, and he's like, oh, I want to go after that. Then he's like, wait, there's nothing there.
One very, very funny thing. We, my dad actually found this out one day. My 6-year-old apparently hates roosters, and at the very sound of a rooster going off, she will start barking. And he found this video on YouTube of just roosters crowing. And he started playing it, and she just goes off. She just goes nuts. It is the funniest thing I have seen in a long time.
Mine does the same thing with air horns.
Yeah, it's just the fact that she literally just does it on cue.
Well, see, we have out inside of my trailer park, we have those tornado sirens.
Oh, God.
They have to test them every so often.
Like every 2 days. Yeah, I know. We have those here, too, and they just go off right. I'll be at work, and just like, oh, I guess they're testing them again. It wasn't like 2 days ago they were testing them?
The puppy loves to howl along with it. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be, of course, when we had pulled the dogs out of the water and we let, my 13-year-old decide to go and swim, just do his thing for a little while. That puppy did not want him in that water. He was sitting there just barking at him, and it's like, come back over here. Take me in the water.
I know. I don't know if my 6-year-old can swim. We found out that my 16-year-old can only after he fell in. He fell into the pool and he doggy paddled over to the. This was probably 4 or 5 years ago. It was like right before I moved. He fell in because he actually went blind the first time when we had double cataract surgery for him, and he fell into my uncle's pool. And he managed to swim over to the steps where we pulled him out. But we found out that day that he actually can swim. So
all dogs can swim.
Yeah. Some of them may just be kind of lazy not to do it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Countdown to goodness. We're all set up for that Windows update scheduled at 10:47. Last one was scheduled at 10:02. If you're not ready, we'll check on you again in an hour. They checked on me less than an hour, and my last one came up at 10:02.
Gotta have a talk with your computer.
Right? Computer. Hello, computer.
Make sure you pick the mouse up and talk into the mouse.
Oh, of course. Computer. Hello, computer.
I see Alex is calling it a night, so good night, Alex. Thanks for tuning into the show.
Later, Alex.
Later, Alex. Yeah, it's gonna be 10:30.
Yeah, it's 4:30 here, a.m. So don't go talking to me about time.
Well, what time do you have to be up in the morning?
Oh, tomorrow I'm getting up at my own time.
Yeah.
As soon as his eyelids open up and says, "Get up."
I wish I could do that. I have to be at work at 8.
Dauntless is saying, what is that? Stiffies? Daffies? Don't have enough
Staffies
fat.
don't have enough fat content.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna assume that's a type of dog.
I guess so.
Voxel Destiny, there, as far as I know, you can't kill yourself anymore, I guess. Yeah, no, actually, no, you can't. You can get close if you fall from the... You can still take damage when you disable your floater from really high up, but I don't think it's going to be able to kill you anymore.
No, I don't, because I tried it the other day. I went as high as I could, and
I think you could before they changed it to you can't fall slowly anymore, or you can't fall fast anymore. I think you could, if you did it the right way and you did it fast enough, you could kill yourself if you fell, immediately transported, went back up, and fell again before you hit full health. I think you could possibly kill yourself doing that, but other than that, I don't think there's another way to kill yourself on Risa.
Right, so there's 1 minute left on the Horgon hunt. I ran 4 characters through comfortably doing the Horgon hunt there, and that's using the new floaters for this year. So that's whatever, 4 times 75, which is what, 300?
325.
A minimum of 300 tags.
300. I'm doing my math wrong. God, I'm tired. my brain shut down. 25. Yeah, 300.
Yeah. A minimum of 300, because you get some extra. You know, that's only the 75 reward you get at the end. That's not the ones you collect along the way. So it's a guaranteed 75 or 300 tags.
If you do it all 4 times, yeah. And then you probably 25 to 35 per run. So you probably, if you get 4 good runs in, you could probably get about 500 in one go.
Voxel Destiny asks, so does it matter which faction I choose? Can I change my decision later? I'm assuming you're talking about for your character. Like, can you change it in the game later? No. Once you choose your faction, you're stuck with that faction. So, for example, if you start playing as a Federation, you're going to be a Federation. If you start playing as a Klingon, you're going to be a Klingon. Now, if you start playing as a Romulan or a Jem'Hadar, once you choose your faction, because that's how you change, or you have the option to align yourself with one or the other.
Okay.
Oh wait, he's on our site.
Yeah. So on the site, it does not matter. Once you're in.
All right, hang on a second. Hang on for a second, Hunter. So on the site, you put in your details for your character, whatever character you want to join the Armada. So that's what the question is. Which faction do you play? I play on Federation with this character, or I play on KDF with this character. So you're just putting in your details so that we can send you a fleet invite to the correct character. Because if you're, we can't send you a fleet invite to our Fed fleet with a KDF character. Right, and I will not do the same mistake again this time, and I've joined the race for sure.
Hey, Winters.
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
You're positive?
Yep.
All right, I just want to make sure you didn't get second place in biathlon again. Just make sure you're good. All right.
I think we'll probably finish up after this this race. We'll probably call it for the show. We still have one more giveaway to do, so remember that's still to come, guys. Ah, crap! I started late.
Oh wait, are we going? Okay.
Hunter, we left you behind.
You're right, and then I hit the rock again.
There went Winters flying by me.
Oh, hit another rock. Ah! Ah, crap. I am not going to do well. I've not done well in any of these races. I can't say I'm trying my hardest, but
Me. Just overtook Jason.
I almost went out of bounds.
And my knees are in the water again.
Oh,
You didn't go out of bounds, did you?
I got disqualified because I hit my damn floater too soon.
No.
Dang it. I was doing actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's a very annoying mistake.
And the worst part was I was right. I hadn't passed the flag, and that was what it was.
Yeah. I don't feel bad. I mean, we've all been there. I've done it myself as well. Oh, I'm going to snag third place. Third place.
That's a lot of people.
Alright, let's go back to the resort. Well done, Dauntless. It seems Dauntless got first place.
Way to go! Coming in for that finish. Nailed it.
Right. Okay, so let's finish off the show with our last giveaway for tonight. So, please type in the word peanuts.
I was waiting for it. Like, if you think it's ironic now, just wait.
Please type in the word peanuts into the Twitch chat now to enter yourself in with a chance of winning an accelerated officer training pack.
All right, I gotta
very
ask
funny, guys.
Before we move on, Jason, Did we plan that, or did we put it there before the show?
I was trying to think of something to deal with Risa, in the summer event. So, I figured, the newer foods that you can buy with the favors. It was just, popped in my head, nachos.
So we're gonna say this to everyone. We did not plan this. We had no idea that Winters would suddenly just start eating peanuts in the middle of the show. It just happened, and it worked out great.
Yeah. I'm not buying that at all. You guys done some quick editing, and you put that in.
If you go in, you can see when the last edit was made.
Right.
You can see for yourself when the last edit was made.
I know. I was waiting for you to start.
I went on to see what the last word was going to be, and as soon as I said it, I started laughing. I'm like, oh my god, this is going to be great. Let's do it again.
Right, anyway, I guess that wraps up episode 52 of the Priority One Armada live stream. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. I will be back in the captain's chair hosting next week's show with my co-hosts Kat and a new host, Captain Dauntless. As with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada. Next week will be Ferengi Night on Risa, so be sure to bring your Ferengis. If you haven't got one, now is probably a good time to create one. And we told you earlier as well that we have the Priority One Ferengi Alliance fleet, and you can apply to join that fleet once you've reached the rank of captain and actually get a business license issued to you. So if you're interested, you can do all that on the Armada website.
And before we move on, just remember all entries are 3 strips of latinum, and you must be wearing your Ferengi uniform, your Ferengi baseball uniform. It's gotta happen.
If you're not a member of the Priority One Armada and want to stay in touch with us in game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
Do you want to join our Priority One Armada family? Simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com and sign up today. We have both Federation and KDF fleets on all 3 platforms, ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5.
Don't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. Catch all the latest news regarding the Star Trek Multiverse on Priority One Armada. Priority One, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get a new episode every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to the feeds.priorityonepodcast.com.
If you want to be notified of our next live stream, then follow our channel at twitch.tv/PriorityOne. You never know when we'll have another giveaway. You can also catch up on our past live streams by going to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/P1 Network, all one word.
It is time to award the winner of our final giveaway for tonight's show. And let me just get set up here with rolling the dice. The winner is Lunic Man. Congratulations, you have won an Accelerated Officer Training Pack code. If you can please contact me and let me know what your in-game @handle is, that will we will send that prize to you at the end of the show. So congratulations again.
Congratulations.
Finally, before we go, I would like to say a very special thank you to my co-hosts Hunter and Jason for joining me this week, and also a big thank you to Sean Babbitt for assisting and indeed leading all of the PR efforts for Priority One Armada Live. He goes around and he advertises the show in-game in all the different social zones. So thank you so much, Sean, for all of your hard work. And of course, a big thanks to you guys, the viewers, because without you, there wouldn't be any point in doing any of this. So until next week, take care, live long and prosper. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
So long.